You've been studying English for months, maybe even years. You know grammar rules by heart. You can read English books and understand movies with subtitles. But when someone asks you a simple question in English, your mind goes blank. Your heart starts beating fast, your palms get sweaty, and those perfect sentences you practiced in your head just disappear. Sound familiar? You're not broken. You're not stupid. You're just stuck in the learning trap that millions of English learners face every day. The gap between knowing English and speaking English feels like an ocean you can't cross. You've tried textbooks, online courses, YouTube videos, and maybe even expensive tutors. Yet when it's time to actually speak, you freeze up like a computer that stopped working. This frustration is eating you alive. You see other people speaking English so easily, and you wonder, what's wrong with you? You start doubting yourself, thinking maybe you're just not good at languages. The worst part? You feel like you're wasting time, money, and energy on something that should be getting easier, not harder. But here's the truth. Nobody tells you. Traditional learning methods are designed for passing tests, not for real conversation. They fill your head with rules and vocabulary, but they don't train your brain to think and respond quickly in English. It's like learning to drive by only reading the manual and never touching the steering wheel. Today, everything changes. The 5 apps I'm about to share with you aren't just another set of learning tools. They're conversation revolution tools that will bridge that scary gap between your English knowledge and your English speaking confidence. These apps understand that speaking English is like playing a sport. You need to practice the actual movements, not just study the rule book. The first game changer, Hello Talk. Imagine having English-speaking friends from around the world who are excited to chat with you every single day. That's exactly what Hello Talk gives you. This isn't just another language exchange app. This is your personal English conversation gym where you can work out your speaking muscles without the fear of judgment. Hello Talk connects you with real native English speakers who want to learn your language. This creates a beautiful win-win situation where both of you help each other grow. But here's what makes Hello Talk absolutely brilliant. It removes the pressure that kills most conversations before they even start. When you chat with someone on Hello Talk, you're not a student being tested. You're a helpful language partner sharing your culture and language while learning theirs. This shift in mindset changes everything. Instead of worrying about making mistakes, you're focused on helping your partner and having interesting conversations. The app has incredible features that make speaking less scary. You can send voice messages instead of making phone calls, which means you can think about what you want to say and record it when you feel ready. If you make a mistake, your conversation partner can correct you gently, and you can learn from real feedback, not textbook examples. But the real magic happens in the timeline feature. It's like Facebook for language learners. You can post about your day, ask questions about English expressions, or share something interesting from your culture. Native speakers will comment, correct your mistakes kindly, and engage in natural conversations. This makes learning feel social and fun instead of boring and stressful. Hello Talk also has translation features built right into the chat. If you don't understand something, You can translate it instantly. If you want to say something but don't know how, you can type it in your language and translate it to English. This safety net gives you confidence to try harder conversations. The app's correction feature is genius. When someone corrects your English, it doesn't feel like criticism. It feels like friendly help. You can see exactly what was wrong and how to fix it. Over time, you stop making the same mistakes because you're learning from real conversations, not artificial exercises. What makes Hello Talk truly special is that it turns English learning into friendship building. Many users report that they've made real friends through the app, people they chat with regularly and even meet in person. When you have real relationships with English speakers, you naturally want to communicate better. This emotional connection is the fuel that powers real language progress. The community aspect is incredible. You'll find people from every corner of the world, each with unique stories, perspectives, and ways of speaking English. This exposure to different accents, slang, and cultural expressions prepares you for real-world English conversations better than any textbook ever could. The second revolution, Campbi. If Hello Talk is your conversation gym, then Campbi is your personal English speaking trainer. This app connects you instantly with native English speakers for real-time video conversations. No scheduling nightmares, no waiting lists, just instant access to English conversation practice whenever you need it. The beauty of Campbi lies in its simplicity and accessibility. You open the app, choose a tutor, and start talking. Within seconds, you're having a real English conversation with a native speaker. This removes one of the biggest barriers to speaking practice, the complicated process of finding conversation partners and scheduling sessions. Campbi tutors aren't traditional teachers with rigid lesson plans. They're real people who love chatting and helping others improve their English. Some are professional teachers, others are business people, students, retirees, or travelers. This diversity means you can find someone who matches your interests and speaking style. The app's approach to conversation is refreshingly natural. Instead of following textbook dialogues, you talk about real things that interest you. Want to discuss your favorite movies? Perfect. Need help preparing for a job interview? Great. Curious about life in America or Britain? Excellent. These real conversations teach you the English you actually need, not the artificial English from textbooks. One of Cambi's most powerful features is that all conversations are recorded. This means you can watch yourself speaking English later and see exactly where you need to improve. It's like having a mirror for your English speaking skills. You can hear your pronunciation, notice your grammar mistakes, and track your progress over time. The recording feature also helps with confidence building. Many learners are shocked to discover they speak English much better than they thought. When you're in the middle of a conversation, you might feel like you're making tons of mistakes. But when you watch the recording later, you often realize you communicated clearly and effectively. Cambi's tutors give you immediate feedback during conversations. If you use the wrong word, they'll suggest a better one. If your pronunciation is unclear, they'll help you practice the correct sounds. This real-time correction is incredibly valuable because you learn and fix mistakes in the moment, not days later when you've forgotten the context. The app also offers structured lessons for learners who want more guidance. You can work on specific skills like job interview English, business communication, or pronunciation. But even these structured lessons feel like natural conversations rather than formal classes. What sets Campbi apart is the comfort factor. You can talk from your own home, wearing whatever you want, at whatever time works for you. There's no travel time, no awkward waiting rooms, just you and a friendly English speaker having a chat. This comfort translates into better speaking performance because you're relaxed and natural. The variety of tutors means you'll never get bored. Each person has different interests, speaking styles, and ways of explaining things. This exposure to different personalities and communication styles prepares you for the real world, where you'll need to understand and communicate with all kinds of English speakers. The third breakthrough, Tandem. Tandem takes language exchange to the next level by creating a community where learning English feels like making friends around the world. Unlike traditional language apps that focus on memorizing words and grammar rules, Tandem puts you in real conversations with real people who become part of your daily life. The app's matching system is incredibly smart. Instead of randomly connecting you with any English speaker, Tandem considers your interests, goals, and personality. This means you're more likely to connect with people you actually enjoy talking to. When you like someone, conversations flow naturally, and learning happens without feeling like work. Tandem's video chat feature transforms English learning from a lonely activity into a social experience. When you see someone's face and expressions, communication becomes easier and more natural. You pick up on nonverbal cues, understand context better, and feel more connected to the person you're talking to. This emotional connection makes the learning experience more memorable and effective. The app has built-in tools that make conversations smoother and more productive. The instant correction feature lets your partner fix your mistakes without interrupting the conversation flow. You can translate words or phrases quickly if you get stuck. These tools act like training wheels that gradually help you build confidence for independent conversations. What makes Tandem special is its focus on cultural exchange alongside language learning. You're not just practicing English, you're learning about different cultures, lifestyles, and perspectives. This cultural immersion gives you context for the language you're learning. You understand not just what words mean, but when and why people use them. The community aspect of Tandem is incredibly motivating. You can join groups based on your interests. Photography, cooking, music, business, travel, or any topic you're passionate about. Discussing your hobbies in English makes the language relevant and exciting. You're not just learning English, you're using English to connect with people who share your passions. Tandem's approach to feedback is gentle and encouraging. Partners help each other improve without making anyone feel embarrassed about mistakes. The app creates an environment where making errors is seen as part of the learning process, not something to be ashamed of. This supportive atmosphere helps you take risks with your English and try new expressions. The app also offers professional tutoring options if you want more structured learning alongside your conversation practice. But even the professional lessons on Tandem feel more like friendly coaching than formal instruction. The tutors understand that speaking confidence comes from practice and encouragement, not just correction. One of Tandem's most valuable features is its flexibility. You can have quick 5-minute chats when you're waiting for the bus or deep hour-long conversations when you have more time. This flexibility means you can fit English practice into your busy life instead of trying to find large blocks of time for studying. The fourth game changer, Speaky. Speaky revolutionizes English learning by focusing purely on speaking practice without the pressure of formal lessons or structured courses. Think of it as the most natural way to improve your English, through genuine conversations with people who are excited to help you learn while learning from you in return. What makes Speaky absolutely brilliant is its understanding that speaking confidence comes from speaking practice, not from studying about speaking. The platform connects you with English speakers who want to practice your native language, creating a perfect exchange where everyone benefits. This mutual benefit removes the awkward feeling of being a burden or taking someone's time for free. The app's interface is designed to make starting conversations as easy as possible. You can see who's online right now and available to chat. With just one click, you're connected to someone for a video or voice conversation. This immediacy is crucial because it eliminates the overthinking that stops many learners from practicing. When you can connect instantly, you can't make excuses or postpone practice. Speaky's conversation partners aren't teachers in the traditional sense. They're regular people who speak English naturally and are curious about your language and culture. This creates a relaxed atmosphere where conversations feel authentic rather than artificial. You're not performing for a grade or trying to impress a teacher. You're just two people getting to know each other while helping each other improve. The platform encourages long-term relationships between language partners. When you find someone you enjoy talking to, you can add them as a friend and chat regularly. These ongoing relationships are incredibly valuable because your partner gets to know your specific challenges and can help you in personalized ways. They remember what you struggled with last time and can check if you've improved. Speaky's approach to correction is natural and conversational. Instead of stopping the conversation to point out every mistake, partners help you the way friends do in real life. They might repeat what you said using the correct grammar or ask for clarification if something wasn't clear. This natural correction method helps you improve without making you self-conscious about every word you say. The platform also has text chat features for when you're not ready for voice conversations or want to prepare for speaking. You can practice writing about topics you'll discuss later, look up words you need, and build confidence before moving to voice chat. This gradual progression helps shy learners build up to speaking practice. One of Speaky's most helpful features is its topic suggestions. If you're not sure what to talk about, the app provides conversation starters based on your interests and level. These topics are designed to generate natural discussions rather than artificial question and answer sessions. You might discuss travel experiences, favorite foods, cultural differences, or current events. The community aspect of Speaky creates a supportive environment where everyone is learning together. Users help each other, share tips, and celebrate progress. This peer support is incredibly motivating and helps you realize that everyone struggles with language learning at times. You're part of a global community of people working toward the same goal. The fifth revolution. Campbi Kids, for the child in every learner. While Campbi Kids is designed for children, its approach to English learning contains powerful lessons that benefit adult learners too. The app's focus on making English fun, interactive, and stress-free creates an environment where your brain can learn naturally, the way it was designed to acquire language. The genius of Campbi Kids' approach is its understanding that learning happens best when you're relaxed and engaged. The tutors are trained to create a playful, encouraging atmosphere where mistakes are celebrated as learning opportunities rather than failures. This approach helps adult learners overcome the perfectionism and fear that often blocks speaking progress. The app uses games, stories, and creative activities to teach English. While these might seem childish, they're actually incredibly effective for adult brains too. Games remove the pressure of formal conversation and let you focus on communication rather than perfection. When you're trying to solve a puzzle or complete a challenge in English, you naturally start thinking in the language instead of translating from your native language. Campbi Kids tutors are experts at encouraging communication attempts. They celebrate every effort to speak English, no matter how imperfect. This positive reinforcement helps build the confidence that many adult learners lack. When someone is genuinely excited about your progress, you become more willing to take risks and try new expressions. The app's focus on visual and interactive learning helps adult learners too. Instead of abstract grammar explanations, you learn through pictures, actions, and context. This makes the language more memorable and easier to use in real situations. You associate English words with images and experiences rather than translations. The structured yet flexible approach of Campbi Kids can help adult learners who feel overwhelmed by too much choice. The app provides clear activities and goals while maintaining a conversational, natural feel. This structure helps you make progress without feeling like you're stuck in boring lessons. What adult learners can take from Campbi Kids is the importance of play in learning. When you approach English with curiosity and playfulness rather than stress and perfectionism, your brain is more open to absorbing new information. The app reminds us that language learning should be enjoyable, not painful. Your English speaking journey starts now. These 5 apps represent a complete revolution in how you can learn to speak English confidently. They move you away from the traditional study and memorize approach toward a natural, conversation-based method that builds real speaking skills. The key is to use these apps consistently and without fear. Start with whichever app feels most comfortable to you. Maybe HelloTalk's text-based conversations feel safest, or perhaps Cambli's instant video chats excite you more. The important thing is to start speaking English with real people as soon as possible. Remember, every native English speaker was once a beginner too. Every confident English speaker you admire went through the same struggles you're facing now. The difference between learners who succeed and those who stay stuck is simple. The successful ones start speaking before they feel ready. Your English speaking journey doesn't have to be a lonely struggle anymore. With these apps, you have access to millions of friendly English speakers who want to help you succeed. The only question left is, are you ready to finally bridge that gap between knowing English and speaking English confidently? Download one of these apps today. Start one conversation. Take that first brave step. Your future English-speaking self is waiting for you to begin. The time for excuses is over. The time for real English conversation starts now. But wait, your journey doesn't end here. If this video helped you realize that you can speak English confidently, then I need you to do something for me right now. Smash that like button if you're ready to stop making excuses and start having real English conversations. That little thumbs up tells me you're serious about your English journey, and it helps other struggling English learners find this video too. And here's the thing. This is just the beginning. On English Flow channel, we don't just give you apps and send you away. We're building a community of English learners who support each other, share their progress, and celebrate every small victory together. So hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because I'm going to show you exactly how to use these apps step by step, share real success stories from learners just like you, and give you the confidence boost you need every single week. In the comments below, tell me, which app are you going to try first? Are you Team Hello Talk for safe text conversations? Team Campbi for instant speaking practice? Or maybe you're feeling brave and want to jump straight into Tandem. Share your choice and why you picked it. When you write in English in the comments, you're already practicing. You're already taking that first step. And I promise you, I read every single comment and I'm cheering you on. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Every subscriber on English Flow channel was once exactly where you are right now. Some were even more scared, more frustrated, more convinced they'd never speak English fluently. But they took action. They practiced, and now they're living their dreams in English. Your English-speaking future starts with one click, one download, one conversation. So what are you waiting for? Let's flow together toward English fluency. I'll see you in the next video, and I can't wait to hear about your first English conversation success story. Until then, keep flowing, keep growing, and remember, your English journey is just beginning, and it's going to be amazing.